I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
It's not about personality matrixels and charts. It's all about the bumps in your heart.
Hello and welcome to my January 2021 Plan With Me. I'll go fast because this month is basically already over, but I wanted to get this Plan With Me out because I think it's really pretty. And it's my channel, so I can do what I want. I started this cover page setup by taping in a rectangle of craft paper and drawing on white and silver flowers. I used my Jelly Roll pen in white and a silver Sharpie. Usually you shouldn't use alcohol-based markers on many types of paper because it'll bleed through, but since I already had the craft paper on top of the regular page, I figured we were fine, and luckily throughout this setup we were bleed-proof. I didn't use the Sharpie directly on the page, so we were fine. Now, fun fact about this setup, the lighting is terrible because I was in my parents' house, and I was filming with my phone rested on top of a bookshelf, and no tripod, no nothing, just hoping for the best. Now, many of you might ask how I make my flowers look so detailed and realistic. Well, I'll tell you, I don't. I usually end up drawing a lot of squiggles in a kind of flower formation, and that turns out giving the effect of the flower. Sometimes I draw little teardrop-shaped blobs. Sometimes I draw a little first-grade flower with 5 petals around a circle. But sometimes I just wing it, and I just scribble. Flower shapes are all about believing in yourself, y'all. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Your art doesn't have to be that good to make your bullet journal look pretty. It's just the effect. To make this spread, I alternated the white and the silver pens and left a space in the middle so I could write January, which I eventually wrote in a black Sharpie. Let's consider this your January is almost over check-in. How's your 2021 been so far? Are you terrified about the state of the world? Me too. Let's calm down and watch me draw some flowers for a little bit. It won't help change the state of the world, but it might help you feel a little bit better.
Jake, you're back! Shut your face! I came back for the music.
I finished this page off by outlining the craft paper with my black Sharpie, which did end up bleeding through a little bit, and that's it for this spread. Next, I set up my vertical calendar for the month of January. I started off with a piece of craft paper at the top that I colored to look like the cover page, and I wrote January over it in a black Sharpie. Then on the other side, I turned it into a quote page. Oh, and this is your side note to say that you don't have to go buy expensive craft paper notebooks to be able to do a spread like this. This is not dotted paper. I literally got it out of the recycling bin at my parents' house. It had come with a package. So hold on to packing paper and paper bags and things like that you find, and you can use them as supplies in your journal too. Scavenge through the garbage, that's my advice. Once I finished doodling on that scrap craft paper, I taped it in at the top of my journal. I then numbered in vertically the days of the month, 1 to 31, because that's how many days are in January if you didn't learn the song in first grade, and set it up with its corresponding days of the week. I highlighted all of the Sundays so that I can tell them apart easily, and that's my monthly calendar. Then on the other side, I set up my quote page. I outlined the page in Sharpie because I had bleed through from the other page and I wanted it to look cohesive throughout. After a long time of scrolling through Pinterest for quotes, I chose "Times are tough, but I am tougher. I'll be fine." I felt like this was really apt for 2020 going into 2021. I think this past year has been tough on all of us, but it's easy to forget that we're tough as well. We've been through a lot and we've made it through all of the struggles that 2020 had to offer, and we came out stronger on the other side. I know that this definitely sounds cliche, but I'm trying to remember all the advice that my therapist gives me. We are tough. We're strong, we're resilient, we've made it through worse, and we'll make it through again. On the next page, I set up my mood tracker for the month. I do the same mood tracker every month with fixed colors, and it works really great for me. I'll link the video I have explaining it up above, but in case you need a quick run through without watching another video, I have fixed colors and track my moods throughout the day and take notes on them. It's pretty simple, and on the final page, I doodled these craft paper flowers to match the cover page. Lastly, I set up all of my weeklies for the month of January. They're pretty simple, no extra embellishment or doodles, just because I didn't really feel like it. But for my notes section on each page, I used a sheet of craft paper cut to size. I think that these weeklies are really simple and elegant, and they're a great way to keep track of your notes. I've decided to only show you 2 of them and leave the rest for the flip through. They're all basically the same thing anyway. And that's it for January. I hope you like how this month turned out. This one is one of my favorites because it was so simple and so easy to do, but it was really striking. I especially loved the notes on my weekly pages. It was really easy to keep track of what I needed to do and just great for long form planning. I hope you enjoyed watching this video with me. Remember to give it a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.